Hello, welcome to this month's class, Deranged.
Welcome to onlinepilatesclasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the onlinepilatesclasses.com app today.
Hi, I'm your teacher this month, Rachel Piper. On the Reformer, we are going to be deranging, but don't worry, there is nothing nefarious afoot here. We are just talking about slowing things down, using some props, finding our connections, reflecting a little bit, and yes, doing a smaller range of motion. If you're doing this throughout the month, you can do what you want. As always, it's your practice, you get to pick. Maybe you'll find something within this month that you want to stick with for a long time, or maybe it becomes your new range. We don't know. That's why we're here to play and support you. So let's get started with our workout. One spring footwork, and we're going to do some halvesies here. Head rests up. Go ahead and place those feet on. Toes are on, balls of feet are on. Heel is lifted for Pilates V. Extend all the way out and allow ourselves to come in. Things to think about. Head and shoulders. Head is back, shoulders are open, and we're really reaching that tailbone down. Now pause here, go about half out. Now see if you can pull the carriage all the way in without really adjusting anything in your body. What did you have to do to try and come in? And what does it feel like when you only press half out? Just think about what's happening in your body right now. Now I'll give you a quick couple cues here. Press the top of the back of your head in, really open up the shoulders and press the arms in, and then really reach the tailbone down and the ribs. Try and keep those in place. Really work the center here. You half go out, and then really use the center and think about your tailbone to reach the carriage home. Two more just like that. So you're pulling in and then pushing out just halfway. Pull in. Now, as you're here, hold, and it's okay if your carriage didn't go all the way in, that's fine. The idea is that you're trying to get in as much as possible without using your toes or your feet. As you're here, this is where we stay connected to our center. Stay here, bring the legs together, lift them together, and place the arches on in a comfortable place while still keeping your center connected here. Reach the balls of the feet over and the heels under. Then we press out for 3, all the way, and come back in. And really try and pull yourself in at the end. Again, same idea here is that we're using all the things touching the carriage to help pull us in. Our center is trying to bring us home. The last one is we come in, then we go half out and pull in. Exhale, pull it in. Press out halfway and pull in. Wide shoulders, press the head back, tailbone comes down. Really think about those core muscles. Last one here. And again, if you're not reaching all the way home, that's okay. It took me a long time to do it. Pick the feet up together and place the heel of the foot on. Toes reach to the ceiling. We have 3 where we go all the way out and come back in. All the way out and come back in. One more like that. We're still trying to keep that connection, using the core to bring us home and keeping all of those spots to the mat. Half out, come back in. We have 5 here, so 4 more. Take it out and come back in. I love one spring footwork, and then when we add just the half out, half in, we really get to focus on the coming in here. So we've deranged ourselves, and we're working really hard on just one part of the exercise, or a little bit harder, to become connected. Now go ahead and pick the feet up, bring the balls of the feet in, come back to Pilates V. We're skipping lower and left. We're going to go straight to our 100 on 1 spring. Reach the legs out, connect the inner thighs, bring the arms up. Nice big inhale. On your exhale, come up into your upper ab curl, arms come down, then you start pumping. Inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. We'll do 2 breaths like this, Then we'll play with some one leg work. Exhale. Now reach one leg out and really reach through the ball of the foot of the other leg. As you reach, you're still trying to reach the ribs back. Be as long as possible here. We have 4 breaths on this leg, then we switch to the other leg for 4, and that'll be our full 100. One more breath here. Now reach that foot in. Maybe pause here, reconnect to your center so you can lift your other foot, and we have 4 breaths here. The thing I like about this one is if you needed to, you could take your head down and then really reach through those feet and stand in the back of your body. And then if you need to, you can curl back up. We have one more breath here, inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. Now place your foot back on, really reach through the heels, bring yourself down, hands come down, and we come home. Pop yourself up, add a spring for overhead, and you'll need a small ball. Okay. Very specific way to get into this one. We're leaving the foot bar up because it's going to help us get this ball underneath our sacrum. Instead of going up into your normal overhead, you need to stay connected to this ball, which may help you find some connection. But because you have the ball, if you did your full overhead, the ball probably won't stay. This is how we get to derange overhead. Come down. I like to start in a wide Pilates V here. Headrest has to come down. Take that all the way down. Then take the feet wide like our pelvic lift. Press the hips up and place this underneath the sacrum. You just got to do what you got to do to be able to get it underneath the hips. As you're here, keep your feet where they are. Now, if you end up being too far into the shoulder blocks, just try again. You do want just a little bit of space here. Reach into the handles and make sure you're comfortable. So let's take one leg up and then take the other leg up. Now, we don't really have too much pressure here. We're not moving the carriage. We're just thinking about what's going on. Light pressure in the hands. We have 2 variations here. In parallel, reach the legs away from you without pulling into the strap. As far as you want to or as little as you want to. The derange on this one is the fact that we're not going to be taking the hips up and over. So bring the legs toward you, reach the toes up, stay connected to your ball so it doesn't roll away. And we have 2 more. You still have that full hand pressing into your handles here. Especially press into the pinky side of the hand, but not so much again that you pull the carriage. Reach the legs away. Then pull them back into you. We're doing this slow and really reach up away from the ball and then take the legs back. You can stick with that or you can do 3 more where as your legs come towards you, you'll press the hands down and then just barely lift. Then as the legs start to go away, you get to take the arms up. Okay? So we always have some tension in the straps, which we need an overhead. If you go too quickly, the straps sort of get loose and then your body just kind of power through. So this is teaching us how to connect to the exercise and really use our center power. Hang those handles up, maybe even grab your shoulder block so you can find your footrest here. Again, make sure the headrest is down. Lift the hips and take the ball out. Take the hips down and come on up. Put the ball down. Come up. Put the foot bar down. Now you can grab your ball again. Put your headrest up and we go into coordination. Same exact spring here. The ball for this one is going to tell you what you do with your upper body. You get to feel what your body's doing. Is your head squishing into the ball at some point? Is it lifting off the ball at some point? And this is not a judgment thing or necessarily a correction. It's really just a key to some information. So as you come in, grab those handles and pull your arms into place. Now get your head where it's lightly touching and you're in your up rep curl. Reach